Hey guys, Project Void here, and tonight we're going over how to update your artifacts. I know this has been a somewhat requested video, so I just thought I'd actually make this. So by default, you can actually head over to the TX data or TX admin, website or Discord actually, which I'll link that down below. And you can do /u or sorry, not slash, !u or exclamation update, same thing. And it will tell you, the latest recommended, blah blah blah, how to do it. When I get my Discord bot going, it'll do the same thing for you. But that aside, so what you're seeing right now is just what your default, server will look like. Obviously, mine is called KiwiCore because this is the KiwiCore server, mostly just because it's so popular and all that stuff. In case you were wondering about the ESX server stuff, where that went, I haven't found anything to fix that error, so I just took it down for right now. I'm still looking into it and everything like that, but if you guys hear a fan in the background, I do apologize. It's really hot in my room. So, but without further ado, so this is what you typically look like. So where it says up here KiwiCore, actually I'll just go back, so obviously all of our servers, but typically this would be like your server name, so whether it's Overcast network or whatever, but you go to that, and then typically you have a server called artifacts, tx data, start, and you don't have update, but I just always do it. Basically in this update file, it just tells me like what version I'm on, when did I update it, or when did it come out, typically when it came out, and then who authorized it. So we'll update that later, but I'm not going to do it on video because it does have personal info in it. But that aside, where you want to go to our artifacts folder, and if you watch the videos how we do it, we named it artifacts. Sometimes it's called like server data, or if you're using Zap Posting, which personally I don't support, it would be called something else, and I'm sorry I can't really help you, because typically when we do it, it's for VPSs and stuff like that. So anyway, go to your artifacts folder, and everything in here, you can quite literally do Control-A, delete. Obviously my server's not running, so make sure your server's not running when you do it. Now you might be wondering, oh, is this going to damage our server, blah blah. No, because next we want to go to our web browser, and we want to look up fivem server artifacts, which I just had it up. And then obviously ours is Windows because we're on Windows, so if you're on Linux, look up Linux instead. And then typically if you do the update command, it'll take you to this, so 6683. We're not using that. Supposedly that's the latest stable version, but I've never had an issue with using the latest one. Obviously every time an update comes out and stuff like that, you don't have to do it by all means, obviously, because that's a lot of updating if you can't tell here. 1919.2.2, and then literally the next day, well, today actually. Well, actually 06, so they're 3 hours ahead of us. But that aside, they're living in the future. So if they're 3 hours ahead of us right now, yeah, it would be 6:41. But anyway, that aside, we want to do the latest one. You don't have to, you can do the latest recommended, but we're not doing that. So now we want to open our new tab here, go to downloads, go to here, open this. That popped up on my other screen here, but basically if you have WinRNR, it pops up. So when we're over here, we want WinRNR enabled, we want to do Control-A, or another way is you could just select all. It's just easier to do Control-A, which selects all, and then drag and drop it over. Like so. Next thing you want to do, and I'm not going to do it, but basically you don't have to, you can excuse me, I gotta quick find it again. What was our latest? I really should have paid attention. 7277. So obviously if you notice right here, 7187, which was the last time we downloaded this. So you don't have to, obviously. But what I like to do is actually rename it to the latest. So then I know, hey, this is the latest. And as you can see over here, it actually did update too. So now literally all we want to do is double click to start a server. Obviously I'm not going to do that because it's home hosted and I don't have a reason to, but that's quite literally all you need to do. So shut down your server, download the latest artifact, delete your current stuff in the artifacts folder, move over the new stuff that you downloaded, restart your server, and you're good to go. This will also update TXAdmin to the latest stable version and all that, and at the time of this recording they do have a beta. So I think actually my next video I will go over how to set up that beta and different changes and all that stuff to it. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to quick do my update text file here, and we're going to call it a video. So without further ado, guys, stay tuned for the next video, because I'm actually going to go over how to actually add stuff to your server and stuff like that. So we'll catch you in the next clip. Peace.